Welcome to Ag Shorts. I'm Kalen. With me is my father, Brandon, and I'm trying to get to the question because I don't remember what it is. There it is. We don't always use horses. Most of the time we do, but we don't always use them. So, what is the value in a good horse when you need it?
It's invaluable. It's
Okay,
faster than you are with a hell of a lot less effort.
mic drop. I'll keep going. Like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I mean, and you're safer on horseback. You know, you're working some cows out in a pasture when you're calving and you got an issue and you got to get a cow and a calf in. You know, being on foot ain't always the best place to be.
Mhm.
And I do check these cows with a side by side in the morning, first thing, and see what issues I got. And then if I had to bring them in, I can grab a horse and do that. But I'm also able to, tag them. We've talked about that. Much more efficient to tag them out of that thing than it is a horseback the way we do it now. But um, believe me, there was a particular cow this year and her calf that we got a kind of a cover over the back seats of that thing that I've got laid down so it has a little box in the back that's side by side a Honda. And I was trying to get her drawn away from the calf, you might say, a little bit and see if I could, but yeah, she put the run on me more than once, and I was having to grab that cage of that thing and swing my body around it to get away from her. And you know how it is when you're doing something that's probably not the smartest thing in the world, but
Yeah.
the old adrenaline is there, and
Yeah.
you just got to laugh. It just is
One,
fun.
one of those hold my beer moments.
Yeah,
Except there's
but
nobody
you're
there and
alone.
there's no
Nobody.
beer.
Yeah, well, I know, yeah, nobody to watch, and the thought that goes through my mind is, if they find my crushed, mangled body next to
Yeah.
this vehicle, God, your mother's going to be mad at me.
Yeah. I've definitely been there with that one, but the horse thing, I mean, you can use push cows, drag
Yep.
things if you need to, move, you like you said, move faster, get from one place to another quicker. You're easier on the ground, honestly, believe it or
Yeah,
not. But yeah.
the horse is tough on the ground, but they're even better than certainly a pickup is especially when you get a little bit of rain, which we seldom get.
Hmm.
uh you know, you can mud up a pasture pretty fast, or the snow's coming off, and make ruts and tracks, which is not something we want to do. But
Right.
uh you know, that horse doesn't do that, so it's kind of nice. And you can get into places that you can't. Most of our stuff is pretty accessible, but still there's some lease pasture we have that it's not easy to get to with a vehicle. So that having that horse and getting into some of those spots where the cow might be holed up or need to be rousted out of a place she's comfortable at, again, a whole lot easier than on foot. Forget that. I hate to walk to the barn to get the horse.
Now, I'm just under 2 minutes. The other thing too is I'm not familiar with really using horses in corrals and chutes.
Mhm.
You prefer that. Why is that?
Well, you can see where you're at, for one thing. You can look down on those cattle and see what you need, instead of, when you're on foot, you're always looking at dogging around and seeing what you're trying to
Oh
find.
yeah.
So that, and then they the space in which they work off of your pressure is bigger with a horse. So you can be a little more, even more subtle from a bigger distance. And and then it's just quicker once you get them down there. The whole walkability thing,
Yeah.
walking up and down an alley or through a pen, and you can stop more animals with a larger horse. You can turn them sideways. I mean, it's just, and cutting them if you have to, working them back and forth and stopping them. um just a lot of advantages there. I'd much rather work cattle horseback in a corral even. And there's sometimes you get to a point where you can't. You have to be on foot and um, do what you need to do, especially after you've got everything sorted and you're ready to work them up into a chute. Unless you've got somebody who's way back there and got a lot of animals that you need to move. But normally you load your chute up, you load your catch pan up, your crowd tub area, and then you load an alley up. And it's just as efficient to do that because they're all there. You're not dealing with just one animal or two animals and trying to work them out of the others. It's just you got a mob and a mass that you need to move, and you do it a couple at a time. So yeah, your brother's he's discovered the
10 seconds.
benefits of being a horseback in a corral, and working cattle. And you do it a little bit, you'll like it.